What was that fish you caught?
Tell him it was a bluegill. I'm just kidding.
52-pounder, and I thought I was snagged.
All the time.
That's close enough. I like it. Hey guys, I got a rope.
Anytime.
38.
Was it this big? Was it this big?
That big.
Wanna thank Mama for taking you fishing.
Thanks, Mom.
That was a joke. I take you fishing, Goober.
All right, guys, before we talk to the winners, with this being the June episode, of course, Father's Day is in June. And as many of you know, this channel started as part of my grieving process for my dad. His birthday was in June. He had passed away in June. And then, about a year after he passed away, I kind of figured out that this is what I wanted to do. So as part of that, I want to go ahead and take a minute and shout out some of the incredible fathers that I know, and like I have a certain standard, whatever, I'm going to shout out these fathers. It's one thing that I know is they are, and not that everybody doesn't do it, but I know these guys sacrifice for their kids, that they put certain stuff aside and they prioritize, making sure their childhood is special and making sure they learn the lessons they're supposed to be learning. Brother Christopher, love him. Brother Jesse, my brother-in-law Chuck, are you getting in there, miss? You got a dad you want to shout out? She wants to shout out just dad. But then there's some people that I'd met through fishing. Like, of course, as many of you guys know, Jug and Jason, he takes care of his daughters, and I just think he's got to be an incredible and fun dad, and probably, what am I trying to say? Unreasonable at times. I believe I'm actually recording this on his daughter's birthday, so happy birthday there, Little Miss Juggin. I can't remember her name. I almost know it, but I'm forgetting it. I also want to give a big shout out to Hunter Blackburn. I know that guy sacrifices for his kids, and I believe he is the only father and son winner, Fish of the Month winners. I know his youngest son had won a couple times, and Hunter won my Fish of the Year. So, yeah, we need more of that. We have had a few mother-son winners, and Debbie's trying to show me her name.
There's autumn and there's summer.
Oh, yeah. I think today is Summer's birthday. So happy birthday, Summer. If you watch this, it'll be, a little while after your birthday, but just know I'm recording this on your birthday. So there are a few other people that I've gotten to know just through social media and through the contest, like Toy Davidson, great guy. He's out fishing with his wife and his kids. Of course, Fish of the Month winner, father of the Gar Queen, father of the Gar Princess, Chris Turner. I've got to talk to Chris a few times, man. He really is the best. And man, if I didn't mention your name, it is just an oversight. But I just wanted to take a minute and kind of celebrate Father's Day. I know we've got the big 250 years of America. People are shooting off fireworks, celebrating their freedom at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Not very useful for the rest of us. I got Missy here. She's ready to go fishing. So, all right. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Happy 4th. I don't know what the next holiday is. August. Happy August. Whatever holiday's in August. I don't know. I think we should just do a National Fishing Month. You heard it here first. Let's hear from these guys. I'm here with, one of my favorite fishing couples. I gotta admit. We do have a few, though. These guys aren't the only ones. But they are my first... Yeah, they are my first boyfriend, girlfriend, Fish of the Month winners, adult male and female winners, which we haven't been doing that very long, but it's cool. We got it. They're the first ones. It's awesome. It's nice being first. Let's everybody meet. We already know Ben. We already know Emily. Emily is like on her way to the JFE Hall of Fame if we ever do this. This is your 1, 2, 3, 4th Fish of the Month. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot we were recording over here.
That's awesome. Yes, let's see. The Blue Cat was the first one, yeah. Right? And then the one in April, because you got the... So I started only... let me look at the camera now. I started printing the certificates just last year, I believe, in which my niece had won the first one. And then we started doing one for the adults and the youth, right? Because we started getting more entries at that point. And Emily was my first adult fish of the month when I was printing out certificates. So that was pretty awesome. Yeah. Now, we do know that she goes fishing with Ben quite a bit. Is that right? Now, Emily, do you exclusively fish with Ben?
Yeah, I go with him all the time.
Go with him all the time. Now, Ben, do you exclusively fish with Emily?
No, I go without her quite a bit. Yeah.
You're only going to get by with that so much, right, Ben?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I know where you caught that fish. That's one of my favorite spots to fish, and I've heard a lot about it. Do you care to tell us about that big blue cat?
Oh, man, that honestly kind of sucked.
Yes, I seen the location, and I know what the river was doing, and that was not. You were like risking it for the biscuit, man. That is.
We went up there. It was just kind of a spur of the moment. I wanted to use them big baits that I just caught up at Hovey Lake, a week before, and went up there, threw out a couple catfish poles, wasn't catching nothing, and then there was two guys down a little farther, and I helped them get a couple fish in and everything. And it's like, hey. Fish are down here. Come that fish down here. So we went down there. I still didn't catch nothing as they were catching them. So I went back to where I was fishing at before. And I knew it was about to start raining. I was like, screw it. We're going back down there for just a minute. And as soon as I did, I hooked into that 52-pounder, and I thought I was snagged. I was like, what's going on here? And then it started just slowly swimming upriver. I was like, all right, here we go. Something's big on here. And I never got it in. Like, it wasn't raining, and then it just started pouring down. So I'm standing there for like a half hour in the pouring down rain trying to get this fish in. I done sent Emily up to get the truck, and then she got halfway down the rocks, and that's when I seen it finally come up. And I was like, get the net. Hurry up, get the net. And she's, tiptoeing down the rocks, trying not to trip. I was like, screw it, hold my pole, I'm going after it. So I slid down the bank and just grabbed a hold of it and made her go get the net after that.
That current had to have been really strong that day. I know the river's been up and like everything looked muddy and stuff. The storm's coming in, man. That's a good pretty wild story. The storm's rolling in and you got the big fish on the line, had to move spots, being indecisive. Man, it's tough watching people catch fish. Like when you're in a good spot. The problem is sometimes the good spot, like the dam is a good spot. There is 400 yards of bank to fish on the it ain't every inch of that a good spot. There's 5 yards of it is a good spot. So either you're on it or you're not, so that's cool that you got on it there for a minute. Let's see, my brother's pretty big into catching the bowfin. When I first started doing the stuff on social media, doing my YouTube videos, I'd ran into a guy out of Florida who was doing the upcoming angler, and his angle of doing his YouTube channel was pretty neat because he was like, I think he was into hunting before that, but like he decided to get into fishing and he was going to just record his experience, man. And he started off catching them bowfin down in bowfin. Maybe it was snakeheads. It's easy to get confused if you're from Indiana. You don't ever see any snakeheads, but he was doing that style of fishing down in Florida. Now I know my brother, like where he fishes, there's quite a few bowfin, and I have seen no less than 6 decent bowfin caught in the last month. So, Emily, nice little bowfin. Thank you. What now? I want to know what you were using. You don't have to tell me the exact spot, but about where you were fishing, and actually what type of rod and reel that was caught on. Like whether it was like a catfish rod or just a regular, like your bait rod.
Abu Garcia Ambassador is what it was on like I don't remember what kind of pole it was, but another catfish pole.
I don't remember what bait I used either.
It was shad.
The little piece of shad?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
That was a good fishing day. We actually caught quite a few little catfish on bobbers and shit.
If I remember right, you guys were catching multi-species that day,
Yeah.
because it wasn't just you and her. I think you had several people with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I caught my first gar that day too.
Really? First alligator gar, was it? What was it? Probably about 30 inches.
Yeah, I didn't even measure it. I'm used to catch. That's all I was expecting to catch.
Now you got to tell me, you measured the bow fin, right?
No.
Mm-mm.
I wish we did.
It's like they don't even know me. I tell everybody every time, just bring a tape measure.
Yeah.
You don't have to weigh it. Just bring a tape measure, measure it, because that's Indiana Fish of the Year. These are Indiana residents out there catching Fish of the Year quality fish all the time.
Yeah.
I am just giving these kids a hard time, man. It's
After I caught that 50-pounder, I was straight to go buy a scale.
You guys are representing the area really well. Emily's little niece won last month. And a little bit of smack talking over there.
Yeah.
So is a little niece at least as good a fisherman as you? You gonna let her say she tied?
She's okay.
She's just okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta give her some credit. She's up and coming. She's caught some decent fish I've seen. So yeah, she's out there. Hey man, she's out there learning from the best. I tell them all, Emily's the best fisherman in the tri-state area. I gotta give it up to her.
She outfished me the other day at the bluff.
Just the one day.
Yeah, just one day. Yeah.
Debbie outfished me one day, and I've never heard the end of it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad you guys stopped by. Appreciate you. Good luck on Fish of the Year. I'm sure hope you guys show up to the Fish of the Year event, man. It is really going to be a pretty good time.
They keep it up, we'll have to put their names on the cake.
All right, guys, we got more winners to talk to. And, of course, you could always, if you would like to be Fish of the Month winners or Fish of the Year winners like these two, this wonderful couple over here, just send me the photos at this email address or get it to me some way, somehow over on Facebook. You can post it underneath you can post the photo underneath one of the pictures, or you could send it to me on Messenger. Thank you. Congratulations, our youth female Fish of the Month. It seemed like it was pretty hotly contested this month. There seemed to be some really worthy contestants, not least of which was you. And what was that fish that you caught? Like, I'm here in Indiana. I'm not like about that salt life. I'm about the mud life out here fishing the river knee deep in the mud. So what was that fish you caught?
Tell them it was a bluegill. I'm just kidding. Remember what it is?
It was an amberjack.
No, a Jack Crevalle.
Oh, Jack Crevalle. Just kidding. Sorry.
A Jack Revolve. Well, I've heard of amberjacks. I don't think I've heard of a Jack Revolve. Yeah, so you guys are fishing the Gulf, right? Like out of Alabama?
Yes.
Oh, it's awesome. Now, so Miss Adriana, so you took a break from cheer for one day to go fishing with your dad?
Gymnastics. And
Yep.
we don't have gymnastics today.
Okay.
Jack.
Yeah, I've talked to him before. I've talked to your dad before when he won Fish of the Month. And he was like killing time waiting on your gymnastics. I was thinking cheer. I was wrong. Now, how often do you get to go fishing?
Well, sometimes we go on the weekends, but a lot of times I just rest on the weekends. So
It's tough with your schedule.
With gymnastics and keeping up with schooling and all that stuff, I can see where it gets pretty tough. I guess you enjoy it, or you just enjoy hanging out with Dad.
I enjoy it. I enjoy both.
Enjoy both. Yeah, I can see that. He knows the spots, I would say. Now, are you like sitting on the kayak? Is that what this is?
No.
So this is a beanbag chair for the boat. So there's our boat. There's our boathouse. So we literally, when I told you we just got back, we were coming in and we hit a no wake zone and my phone went off. We're like, oh, okay, well, let's let him know we're almost home.
Well, today is like, I'm starting to do this like twice a month now, but today is one of my favorite days where I just get to sit and talk fishing to some people that I know and, some people that I don't know so well. I started doing, like, of course, we're doing the Fish of the Month stuff. And then, I hope you guys, keep entering, keep getting out there and fishing. We're going to have our fish of the year in December. I doubt you're going to come to Indiana in December. If you're living in southern Alabama, why would you come to Indiana? Even though we're going to have a taco bar, we're going to have a Megs Cakes is catering us a cake. We'll just mail you a piece.
I don't know. I don't know why you haven't made it down to the Gulf Coast yet.
Time and money.
Come catch some of these big bluegill.
Time, money, work. So, what type of rod and reel are you using?
A lot of times I use different rods. I don't remember what.
So you use a spinning rod.
Oh yeah.
Spinning rod and reel.
Spinning reel,
And
nice.
There's several different types. So most of the rods that she possesses are bought due to color coordination, like purples and teals and blacks, and so her rods and reels are slightly all over the place.
Debbie had a couple of purple rods. Well, she got one saying, "I know you won't use this, and if I need a rod, I'm using it. I don't care about what color it is." You know.
Oh well, when she started pulling the fish in today on her purple rod, all the boys were like, "We want the purple rod. Give us the purple rod." So she outfished them.
We recently had the Catfishing World Championships about 30 minutes from the house here, and Catfish Pro was there, and they had came out with some new rods, and like they're limited edition. I think they limited them to 250 of each style. And what did you oh, they had a tiger print one. Of course, she got the tiger print, and admittedly, nice. I thought the tiger print one looked probably a little girly. Right?
Yeah.
So it's I find it funny that like Debbie had bought one, you know, she was on it pretty quick, but then my adult female fish of the month winner, I think last month, she'd got the same tiger print. You know, she was from this area and went and got the tiger print one. So that was pretty cool. I would say, Adriana, I got one piece of advice that you should remind your dad of as a content creator, as a fellow content creator, is to like when he hooks into the fish, make sure his camera's on. You gotta let him.
Oh, I was still upset when I looked at him.
I've done that before, man. It is almost the worst. And then like, especially whenever you know it's a good one, it's like, oh, this is going to be cool, you know, or stuff. I was on Top Cat recently. It's they do it once a month. It's from a YouTube channel. It was Catfish Weekly, but they changed it to the Weekend Angler. And they're actually like they're going to branch outside of the catfishing. They're going to like start having people on from all walks of the fishing life. A couple of really great guys. But anyway, so the beach was really muddy, and like I think I might have been getting a bite, or I had a reason to walk down to the edge of the beach because I'd set the rods up, but then I was kind of like standing back. So I went to walk and I slipped, and all you seen in the screen was just my arm flailing. I was like, oh man, if I'm gonna fall and hurt myself, at least get it on camera. You know, that's
yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah. Well, and I actually this camera I have sometimes malfunctions because I told it to turn on, and I was fishing. The activity was so good that I just was fishing. I was focused on what the fishing, yeah. And man, it was an amazing fish.
I've had to tell a few people that have fished with me, and it's one of the reasons why I think a lot of the regular guys out here don't even like fishing with me. And I'm like, because you know, like I'm catfishing, and I'm having my rod set up in rod holders, and you know, like when they go to take it, I said if my rod goes to run, my first move isn't to the rod, it's to the camera stand to turn that dang camera on. And then and I literally had one guy said, I'm not fishing with you. That's he said, if your move ain't to that fishing rod, I can't do it. I said, it's, you know, it's, I enjoy both parts of it. I really do enjoy making the content, and this part doing these. And then like I started doing Fish Stories podcast, man, and I just really love it. It is awesome. Awesome. I know. I'll get your dad on there,
Uh-oh.
and it'll be one of those 6-hour podcasts. That's the. So, Adriana, before I get you off here, do you want to say thanks or hi to anybody special that might be watching or listening?
Um,
I mean, it is June Fish of the Month, so at the very least, you should,
yeah.
there's a guy sitting right there,
You want to thank Mama for taking you fishing?
Thanks, Mom.
That was a joke. I take you fishing, goober.
You just can't get no respect, can you, Adam?
It's all good.
That's Rodney Dangerfield up there.
I just enjoy watching her catch.
I think we all do. Anytime you can take them kids out, especially when you're getting them on good fish like that, man.
Oh yeah.
That is awesome. Give them a chance to stretch your legs a little bit and just enjoy being out in the outdoors. I'll have people tell me from time to time, but like the youth of today, blah blah blah. We're just all doomed, and I'm like, you don't know the kids that I know.
That's right.
like you're hanging out with the wrong kids. Like the kids I know, we're gonna be just fine. Like it's a big world out there. Yeah, some of them are dummies, but there's a bunch of them like Adriana out there doing gymnastics, spending time with dad, fishing.
Oh, yeah.
My youth male winner. We got a bunch of them. Even some of the kids that didn't win, they're still out there doing it.
That's right.
And enjoying it and stuff. So, do you have any good fishing advice for anybody? Let me rephrase this question. I want a good piece of fishing advice for one of your female classmates.
Well, if you're reeling in a fish in order to not lose it, I like to reel really fast, and then if I feel it slow down, then I just pull up and then reel again, and then I've never lost a fish that way. So
I like it. Reel down, pull up.
Yeah.
Reel down, pull up. That is, I like that a lot. You got to keep that tension on, and if it's running, I tend to let it run, but you let the reel fight it, and then when it slows down, then you get to crank on it. Well, I don't think I'm gonna keep y'all on here all day, but I do have a question for you. You got to get this right, or I'm not mailing you nothing. All right. So putting all the pressure on you. Adriana, when's the best time to fish?
summer.
Oh, that is not the right
That's
answer.
not the answer.
It
All
is
the time.
Oh,
anytime.
I was
I just your certificates are going to be a little late. The last couple months I've been better about getting them out faster. I've got my own printer. I fixed my printer issues, but I ordered some new stickers. Of course, I have my flyer stickers, which I'm gonna send you guys a few of those. But I ordered the anytime stickers, which is going to be my new whatever you would call it. But it's my little fishing rod that says anytime.
Nice.
I'm gonna get some of them that say Jeff Fishing on them also, but I don't know that everybody's gonna want the Jeff Fishing ones. I kind of like the generic anytime one. So if they know, they know. But
All good, man.
I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy schedule to talk to us. Keep sending in them photos. And man, I hope to talk to you guys again. I know I appreciate you guys.
Okay.
thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate it. That's thank you guys. Really, this whole thing is really just from people sending in the photos. I can say, I'm going to give away a trophy, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. But if nobody participates, if nobody else feels like it's something they want to do, then it's nothing. But and one of the biggest surprises of doing this is not the young men that want to enter and win, because as men we tend to be competitive with this sort of thing, but all the young ladies that have been sending the photos, man, this year the lady anglers have just really been awesome. They've not only sent in a lot of photos, but they're out there catching great fish. And, they really deserve the recognition. And I'll tell you one thing, these companies, these advertisers, and like Facebook themselves, they are not very appreciative of the lady anglers. Cause I can see how many views I get with each post and then like how much pay I get. And I understand that like that pay is based on what the advertisers value. And like my female fish of the month post, the pay on it is significantly smaller than like what it is with the men. Now I'm talking cents. I'm not talking, $20. I'm talking $1 versus 20 cents, but still it is what it is. But it's just like this really stark contrast that I see just, laid out there right there in front of me. Heck
We're
yeah.
gonna get some fish. We're gonna be catching fish for a long time.
So we're going to do this one more time because I'm going to get to edit this up a little bit. So, Miss Adriana, you get this wrong. There's no certificate. There's no stickers. There's no recognition. We're going to just erase everything like you was never there. When's the best time to fish?
All the time.
That's close enough. I like it. Hey guys, I got a real quick message for you, and then we're going to get to talk to some more of these winners. Heck yeah. I would like to tell you guys about the JFE Big Tails Fishing Tackle Fish of the Month and Fish of the Year contest. Super easy to enter. All you have to do is catch a fish, take a picture of the fish, and then send it to me at jfefishofyear@gmail.com. Or you could send it to me by messenger over on Facebook. Basically, any way that you can get it to me, I'll accept it. And honestly, email is probably the best way. I would for sure get that every time. We have prizes. We have for Fish of the Month. As of right now, we're picking winners for adult male, adult female, youth female. We do the same on the Fish of the Year. The Fish of the Month winners get a certificate honoring their accomplishment. The Fish of the Year winners get a trophy and a gift card. I'm here with the youth male winner for Fish of the Month for June. Yeah, that's a mouthful, man. I try to say like it is the JFE, which is the Jeff Fishing Blog, Big Tails Fishing Tackle, June Fish of the Month winner. It's kind of a mouthful, but I sure enjoy it. And Mr. Alden here caught a really amazing fish and really set the record. I was really hoping he'd get over 100. But set the record for the most likes for a Fish of the Month, which is pretty awesome with 97. Mr. Alden, how big was that fish?
38.5.
Was it this big? Was it this big?
That big.
It
was 38 and a half inches. And so this was like his first real big surf fishing that he's ever done. And so to catch and have that help that he had was amazing because it taught him so much. And, and then placing was just on top of all that was awesome.
Now, they were telling me off camera here that he was fishing a tournament for Take a Bite Out of Cancer.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, my question is did you have to swim out there to catch that fish? Did you swim out there and catch it by hand?
No, he had to reel it in. So reeling it in was really hard because the guys told him because they were in the tournament also, but they were in like the adult part. And so, it's not, nobody's against each other at that point. So they were just helping him, but they said, hey, you got to reel in your own fish. So, we can help with this and we can help with this, but it has to be you reeling it in. And so, he reeled it in, and I was so proud of him. So proud because he got it in and then they measured it.
Of course.
Yeah. So awesome.
Anybody catches a fish like that, it is a proud moment, man. When you get up in them 30s, those fish have some fight, regardless of, what type of fish it is, even if it's small for the size. That size alone really does a lot for them fish. We have I'm out here fishing on the Ohio River between Indiana and Kentucky. So we don't necessarily have the redfish out here, but we have big catfish and spoonbill catfish, which look crazy.
Yeah.
You know, we get a few different kinds of fish. Now, were you guys using live bait? Was he casting a reeling?
That one I think was out on. Was it? I think it was
I
a.
think it was dead.
I thought it was a cut crab, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
perfect.
cut blue crab.
Cut blue crab.
I get some pushback on people because a lot of times I'll use shrimp to catch my catch my catfish, and they'll be like, "You should be eating the shrimp." And when you said blue crab, that was my first thought. I was like, "Wait a minute, should we just be eating the crab?"
Yeah, because I mean, no, they had it as like bait, and they said, "Hey, this is what we're gonna use today for like to catch some big bull reds." And we're like, "Sweet, let's do it." And I mean, we didn't know anything at the first of all of this start of surf fishing and saltwater fishing, because he's been fishing since he was a baby, but he's been fishing lakes, rivers, like fresh water. And so it's always been on the banks, piers, and docks. And so he's never branched out to go to, the surf
I've
and
never been on a
salt
boat,
water
like a boat out.
and
Now,
so
you guys are in Florida, right?
no, we're in Texas.
Oh, of course, Texas. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Alden, is that a fishing hat you got on?
Yeah,
What kind of fishing? What kind of hat is that?
a line cutters.
Ooh, I'd actually a guy I know on TikTok. Actually, it's one of my buddies. I fish with him now. He had advertised. He'd made some videos on TikTok for line cutters. I got to do one with him. Like it clips on your hat and
Yeah.
it cuts the braid easy. And man, I love line cutters. That is definitely some good stuff. That is some pretty cool swag you got there.
Yeah,
Let's see.
our friend owns that company.
Really, that is
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah. So so Alden won these,
Oh, those are nice.
and
Yes,
then he won
sir.
this, and so he won that at the line cutters fishing tournament. And so yeah, he reps line cutters everywhere he goes.
Perfect. Why wouldn't he, man? That's a good brand to rep. You guys were earlier. I may not have got it through my own fault here, but they were showing me like I guess he gets to fish a lot of tournaments. If you want to throw that camera over and show us them trophies he's got.
Oh yeah.
Like I see a spot right there on the other side of that shark face. That's going to be a really good look for the JFE Big Tails Fishing Tackle June Fish of the Month certificate. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. This one was, since earlier he showed it, but I guess let's show it.
yeah, let's see it.
Here you go, Bubba.
Put that thing right up against the camera there.
There you go. So you can show it and read it.
Oh, perfect.
It's
Man,
for
that is awesome. I can't see the place, so that's probably because I'm old and I can't see.
It's for the bull red that he caught on the picture.
You know, we've had another. He wouldn't be the only one that entered in a fish that won a contest before, which I really like seeing that. You know, it's one of the things one of the purposes of this contest is to honor the fish and the fisherman that catches them. You know, it's because I like to catch and release, and I don't have a problem with somebody wants to, legally eat the fish. You know, as far as that goes, I do at times. But I just, you catch this really nice fish, you kind of harassed it or whatever, and you throw it back, you get your pictures, and I just like to get it out there. Like, man, this is the fish we have in our waters.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
then
we love to just catch them and release them, because I mean, if you're gonna intention on purposely going out to fish to feed yourself that night, or your family or something like that, or hey, we're gonna go out and we're gonna collect fish so that
Eat it for dinner.
we can eat it for dinner. Yeah, then that's different than, hey, we're gonna just go and catch a bunch of awesome fish, take a bunch of pictures with them real quick, and then get them back out in the water. And that's
Now-
kind of how we have fished since he was a baby, because we catch all sorts of fish that are freshwater normally, and we like to get pictures with them, get the ooh, we got a fish, and then get a picture with them and get them back in the water. Yeah.
Now, Alden, when you guys are going to keep some fish, do you clean the fish and then mom cooks them, or does mom cook them and you clean them?
He can clean a fish.
Can
It's
he
hard
really?
to do, but yeah, he can do it. I
All
normally
right.
cook them.
I've
So
got two stories for you. Then unfortunately we'll wrap this up. I really enjoy talking to you guys, but you were talking about him fishing since he was a little one, right?
yeah.
I I don't know if I remember my first fishing trip, and I was talking to this guy at work, and I was telling him talking about catching a fish on a night crawler, and he's listening to the story and all
Yes.
that. And at the end of it, he's like, "What's a night crawler?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, man!
That's like
This
new
is
fishers
just
don't know what night crawlers are.
right."
He said the new fishermen don't know what night crawlers are.
We got to
Really?
teach him. We got to teach him up, Alden. We
Oh
got to
my
straighten him up,
gosh. Alden's been putting night crawlers on hooks since he was in diapers.
right?
Yes. That's
And
like the main bait that we, even if we're going out into the ocean, sometimes we use night crawlers. I mean, it's just a bait
sure,
that's,
it's a
I don't
bait.
know, it's
Fish eat
live,
them.
it's moving.
Yeah, they love it.
I
And
mean,
then like
yeah.
the other little story I got for you is when I was a kid growing up in Kentucky, I was able to go fishing. Dad, I had like 3 different spots I could go. Dad told me go here, go here, go here, right? So, and we kept fish to eat back then. So I go and I finally catch my first mess of fish. I was probably I might have been third grade, like second or third grade, however old that is. So, and like the hard part was like actually getting the fish back to the house because I'm carrying them on a stringer and I'm just a kid and it's like hurting my shoulder, hurting my hand, wrap it with 2 hands, trying to wrap it around the reel. I've already got yelled at for dragging fish, before, so I'm not dragging the fish, right? And I get home and my dad is already in the backyard. He has this really old table that my great grandpa had built. He's back there cleaning fish, right? So I'm all proud. I'm like, here you go, Dad. And he looks at me and he's like, that's a nice mess of fish. I'm like, yep. And I'm like, started to walk away. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, you're going to clean the fish? He's like, oh
Yeah,
no,
where you
catch
going?
them, you're going to clean them. And he went into the house, like maybe wait right there. He went into the house. He come out. He had a fillet knife for me that he'd given me. Was giving me right then, which I was kind of shocked about, right? And
Yeah.
showed me what to do with the fish when I'm done with them, brought a pan for me to put the fillets in, showed me how to fillet one, watched me fillet one, and I'm not so sure. And then he gave me this speech that we don't have bones in our fillets. No matter what, when you're doing this, you cannot have bones in your fillet. So I clean up and I probably had a decent fillet out of maybe half the fish, right?
Yeah.
And so then they're in there cooking the fish, and I go to the table, and Dad, I guess he made Mom set my fish aside, and we're all at the table, like me and three of my brothers, my mom and dad, probably my Aunt Penny and my cousin. So he pulls this piece of fish, sticks it with his fork, and he says, this one was one that Jeff caught, and then threw it in his mouth. And I was like, oh my God, he's gonna get a bone.
we're definitely we're definitely learning in the learning process of really cleaning the fish to perfection for
Mhm.
sure. I mean we're good at it. I would say we're good at it enough to be
Awesome.
able to fix our dinner. But I mean, yeah, I mean there's still gonna be I mean until we learn probably from someone else how to do it, because we just kind of did the whole YouTube thing and we make
Oh,
dinner, we eat. I
I'm
mean,
sure you're doing just fine. If you
so
watch, I mean, if you watched it and then as old as he is, and if you've been doing it for that long, I'm sure you guys are doing a great job. Like I'm pretty proud, which I don't have any kids myself, but I was able to teach my nephew in the same manner that my dad had taught me. And not only that, but I'd brought him my dad's knife, right? And I was like, this is what you do. They live in Georgetown, Kentucky. And then I'm about 3 or 4 hours away. So he'd come in for a week in the summer. And this is how you do it. Here's this is what you do with them. And then I went inside the house and then he come in there. He's like, hey, would you care to help So I went out there and showed him again. And then later that year or the next spring, my sister calls me all happy because him and his buddies went out fishing. Like they were going to go fishing and camping, and he brought his knife and some stuff. And they caught fish. None of his buddies knew how to clean a fish. He cleaned the fish and then cooked the fish for like him and his buddies, man.
That's super proud moment. That's awesome.
That's
So you guys will like
pretty
pass
proud.
down your knowledge. That's awesome.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I mean,
sir.
that's what it's about. Like every time we've ever gone to like a pier or like a dock or anything like that, I mean, there's I don't know, boys or teens, I guess ranging from like teen to like young adult. And man, if it's just me, which is mainly it's time, it's like just me and him. Um, we'll go out, and if we need something, man, we don't even know a lot of these people or any of them, and they reach out to Alden, they reach out to me, and they're like, hey, do you need help with this, or hey, do you need help pulling that up, do you need this and that? And I mean, people who fish are awesome. Like
That is
I
my
don't know.
first suggestion to new fishermen is go, like we all want to go to that like private spot where we got it to ourselves and it's, whatever. But for people that are new, I always just say like, go to the city lake. There's going to be people there. They stock the lake. If you didn't bring pliers, if you didn't bring the right thing, odds are somebody's going to be there. I'm like, no, that's not how we catch them. This is how we catch them. Like, this is the lure you need. This is the size bobber we need. This is, you put them on a stringer like this.
We've been corrected numerous times, not in a bad way, but while saltwater fishing, because I mean we're new to it, so we literally just watch YouTube videos. We look up stuff about what's a good rig or whatever to use for this type of fish to catch, and we're learning. And so we have people being like, hey, you may want to put your weight down here instead of up here because this is for this type of fish. And we're like, oh, okay, yeah, well, that makes sense. Okay, cool, because they're catching it, but we're not. And then, but when we switch it up and we do what they said with them helping us, I mean, we'll catch the fish. And so sometimes you don't. And then, well, yeah, sometimes you don't. So sometimes you don't, sometimes you do. And but no, it's awesome being around people who are very supportive. And every single tournament he's ever been to, and any kind of fishing event, everybody has been so sweet to him, so nice, and very like they're very knowledgeable people, but they're very open about sharing their knowledge with him. Which is awesome because I mean we don't know everything. And so I mean he's learned a lot, and I've learned like right along with him just being at the tournaments with him.
Just talking to him here, not even seeing him at the lake, I could tell how much information he's absorbed about the fishing. I imagine if he got going on it, I got to imagine he would know like a lot of the details and have kind of different ideas. I could see it.
Yeah, because I mean, you know more about the freshwater so far, just because of how much he's fished freshwater his whole life, and then since we've been getting into saltwater, yeah, we never really got into the whole saltwater thing. I guess we just never really thought about it until he got a little bit older, and then we're like, oh, hey, that sounds like so much fun. And then we started looking at videos, and it looked like a lot of fun. After I'm older. Yeah, after he's older. So it's just, I mean, now we have a tournament coming up that we're going to be doing probably because last year he wasn't able to like safely stay the night, out like camping on the beach or anything like that. So it would be like safely. Like, I mean, it's just me, it's just him. It doesn't feel like
I got
and then we didn't know a lot of fishermen either. So with us going to all these tournaments, we've met a lot of people that go to these tournaments, and so we're friends with them now. And so now we could actually camp out and feel safe because we actually are in a big group of people.
You're in the clique. That's the
yeah. So now he knows all these people. I know all these people, and they're friends of ours now. And I feel extremely comfortable just being able to camp and have him do, because it's that take a bite out of cancer again tournament. So we're sitting here like, because they do in the fall, they do in the spring, they do, and so, but now he can actually stay overnight, and we can actually maybe catch him a big shark overnight.
Oh,
at my place.
yeah.
That'd be super fun.
Before I let you guys get off here, do you have anybody you would like to thank or anybody you'd like to plug? Just basically anything you'd like to say on my little platform here that maybe 3 people might watch.
No.
Oh, yeah, you do. Who's the hat? That's your buddy that owns the hat? definitely say something about line cutters, and,
Oh yeah.
the group of guys, if they're an actual club, plug the club.
Oh yeah. They are with. Yeah, but who are they with? They're with. I think they're with Real Hustlers. REEL. Real
Mm,
Hustlers.
okay.
Real Hustlers, and then I think part of GAR. What was that one? GAR something.
Gar Reapers.
Yeah, I think it's GAR Reapers, and then there's Real Hustlers, and I think a combination of them with the Take a Bite Out of Cancer guys, all of them together. Oh, and spinning, spinning crazy, or something crazy spinning, something. They are a part of a tournament he was just at, and so all of them together.
What tournament was it just in?
Aid has literal, and then Vance, of course, from Line Cutters, that all together has literally put Alden like where he is and all the knowledge that he has, and
His daughter's competition.
yeah. So I mean, everybody involved has really helped him and put
Now
him.
he gets on his shark. I also want to see a bit. I also want to see him on a big gar, like my buddy the gar princess over there, the gar queen.
Oh yeah, no, we'll have to get back in contact with you after the tournament's over, because I mean, I don't know. We'll see what he
Yeah,
gets.
and
Yeah, he's super excited.
we do our fish of the year on the second Saturday in December at 12 o'clock. We're going to post it live on Facebook. Make sure you at least set your calendar. I'm sure we'll be talking to you guys before then.
Yeah.
I would invite you out, but man, that's a long way from Texas.
Yeah, I didn't even realize you were that far. I guess I assumed, since all of this was together, that I assumed you were in Texas.
So I want to thank Alden and Amber. Right, I am so terrible with names. Is that right?
Yes, Alden and Amber. Yeah.
I done my Fish Stories podcast and ended up calling this young man the wrong name like 3 or 4 times, and he tried to correct me, but he was so respectful that he just stopped. And I'm just like, kind of an old jerk.
No, you got it.
So Alden and
time-
Amber, I
Yeah, most of the
appreciate you
time
guys
people-
getting on here with me. Keep up with all the fishing, man. I know there ain't no stopping you, man. I appreciate it. I look forward to, enter as often as you like. We do, one entry a month, but still, I'm really looking forward to it. And Amber, you get out there and catch fish. Send those pictures in too. We have the divisions for the adult male, the adult female, youth male, youth female. We're going to do subscribers favorites for those who have subscribed to the channel. At the end of the year, we give a gift card and a little trophy. Maybe he'll get a JFE Big Tails Fishing Tackle trophy up on his shelf.
Oh, that would be so cool.
He's already got a nice certificate and a few stickers heading his way. So I appreciate everybody watching. And before I get off here, the most important thing, Alden, when's the best time to fish?
Anytime.
That's right, buddy. That's how you do it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Anytime.